This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Need to write an essay on the importance of academic writing? Or just want to understand how academic writing skills will make you a more robust student? This essay describes the benefits and purpose of academic writing. Go on reading to learn more. Introduction. Academic writing is the specific field of writing based on strict rules and conventions developed to regulate different types of academic writing to guarantee the writing of a standard text. Thus, in spite of their purpose, academic papers are standardized concerning the format, organization, structure, and presentation of the points discussed. That is why academic writing is effective in arguing different academic issues according to a certain scheme. However, the skills improved to write academic papers are important not only for the development within the narrow field of academic writing at university but also for business communication. The standards used to write academic papers can be successfully adapted to written business communication. Thus, the importance of academic writing for business communication and for working out business plans depends on such principles and purposes of academic writing as the clear and strict structure of the paper, the stress on the paper's objective, and the strong argument supported with credible evidence and data, because the mentioned factors are essential to write an effective business plan and to state the definite opinion. Purpose and principles of academic writing. Using the principles of academic writing for written business communication and the development of business plans is possible with references to the strict rules used to organize academic papers of different types. It is almost impossible to write a paper and discuss it as an academic one when a definite structure is not followed. The development of the business plan is also based on a clear structure according to which the business plan should present its purpose, the main argument or goal, and the points to be addressed and implemented into practice. The relevance of the proposed actions should depend on credible evidence and current data to receive an accurate picture of the situation and develop the most effective strategy or plan. From this point, the skills used to write an academic paper with a clear structure are also necessary to develop an effective business plan, which is easy to be implemented because all the necessary points are mentioned and explained. Academic papers are written to achieve a definite aim. Thus, the papers are developed to persuade, argue, describe, contrast, and compare facts. There are also a lot of other objectives to write an academic paper. The ability to stress and complete a definite objective in writing is important to developing business papers such as business plans. As a result, writing can be discussed as academic when definite academic goals are achieved with the help of developing different types of papers. To provide practical written work, thinking and acting as an academician is vital. Reading the appropriate books, discussing important issues, and exploring important information are necessary to achieve the goal of writing this or that text. From this perspective, to write as a businessman means to write as a person who intends to achieve a definite goal by providing a perfectly structured text developed to complete a particular objective. For instance, the main objective of developing a business plan is to provide an effective action plan designed to overcome a definite issue or propose some strategies. The academic paper is discussed as strong when based on a clear and well-developed argument supported by credible evidence. In business communication, paying attention to the audience is always important. Thus, the audience of academic writing is often the persons who can have a more excellent knowledge of the field than the author of the text. That is why the task of the writer is to provide an effective argument that is carefully developed and supported with reliable facts and evidence to persuade the audience of the writer's competence concerning the topic discussed. Referring to the business plan example, it is possible to note that a successfully structured business plan cannot be discussed as effective if it is not based on convincing evidence and current data. The opponents of this idea can state that business writing is correlated with academic writing only formally. However, Persons involved in the realities of the business world agree that it is the task of the businessman and writer to operate the information efficiently and organize the paper, which meets the requirements of business communication. The skills and principles used in academic writing are essential to complete these tasks. Conclusion: businessmen should know what to say to the public. If the statement is written, it should be organized and formatted more properly than the oral speech. That is why the principles of academic writing help develop business plans, reports, and observations to present the material effectively to achieve a definite goal. Written communication is one of the key aspects of business professions, which is why the basic principles of academic writing can affect a person's success in business writing. If you want to find more works like this essay on importance of academic writing, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.